Hello everyone. Once again, this is Dare to Speak. I just wanted to let everyone know from my last video that I did concerning Kyle Rittenhouse, that short one about Gage Grosskreutz, when he said he regretted not shooting Kyle first. Now, there was someone that I debated with more than once, and he was like saying, this is pretty murky, and like, what does it mean? Now, I was going to respond to him, but I think it would be better if I responded not only from what I feel or what I'm trying to say from that one video, but also from this one person who made a comment, who made a very, very good point in my opinion. He made a very good point, and I wanted to show it to all of you. Now, before I do that, I wanted to let everyone know what I meant by that video. It was because of the fact that after Kyle shot Joseph Rosenbaum, which was what this guy was saying, which kind of made sense to me, that when he was being chased, after rumor has it that he provoked just by being around there and then putting out the dumpster fire. I'm pretty sure he knew that the protesters would get very angry, so fucking angry that they will attack him. Now, even if that wasn't his intention, let's say that wasn't his intention, he just wanted to put out the fire, he should have known that that would provoke anger and they would actually chase him. So in a sense, if you want to look at it that way, it depends, because it's all, we could argue semantics all we want. But you could look at it that way, and then when he was being chased, he runs to the part of the parking lot where it's a lot of shade. There's not enough light, it was kind of dark. So, and then what I think that maybe, I'm not saying that this is what's really happening, but if someone was going to try to grab his gun, take his weapon away from him, don't you think it's easier to do it in a dark area, in order to cause some confusion, so no one would really know exactly what happened? So he turns around and he shoots him. But what actually, in my opinion, what provoked it was some stupid motherfucker, some stupid protester who took out a gun and shot in the air, or maybe he was shooting at Kyle for, I don't know, for whatever the reason, or whatever that kind of, maybe because of that. But this stupid fucking idiot took out a gun and shot. Now, whether he shot at Kyle or whether he shot in the air to scare somebody or to scare him, I don't know. And then at the same time, Joseph Rosenbaum was chasing Kyle. So there was a lot of confusion. He got paranoid. Of course, when he turned around, the first person he saw was Joseph Rosenbaum. Now, at that moment, he must have felt that his life was in danger. And even if it was, the thing about it is, in my opinion, he provoked it. And what made it worse, what made it a whole lot worse, was that stupid fucking idiot who I forgot the guy's name right now, and I saw his picture of it. But you don't shoot a gun and get someone paranoid, especially if they have an AR-15. Come on, man. What the fuck? And then, as he was actually shot, and then he called his friend Dominic Black, saying, "I just shot somebody." He runs down the street. Gage Grotzkurtz came up to him as he was running behind him, and said, "Hey, what happened? Did you shoot somebody?" And he says, "Yeah, I shot someone." He turned and looked at him as he was running. He says, "Yeah, I shot someone." "Hey, where you going?" or something like that. Now, I don't remember that much of the recording, so I don't want to say he said this or he said that exactly, because I'm not going to get into what they exactly said, because I could be mistaken in certain words that were said. But he was being chased. Now, what he could have done, of course, when someone panics and this and that, because he knew that he pretty much fucked up. In a way, I could actually say, in a sense, it was not his fault, but in another sense, it was. What made it, or like I said, that idiot with a gun who shot at him or whatever, or shot in the air or whatever the case may be, pretty much made the situation worse. Now, when I was saying that in that video, the point that I was making was, when he pulled out his gun to shoot Kyle, he did it because he felt that this guy was a serious threat. That he was a crazy guy with an AR-15. And then just when he put his hands up to surrender, after Anthony Huber tried to grab it, and he was very sloppy in doing it. He could have handled it. He lacked actual real combat skill and in disarming somebody. And I'm not trying to brag or talk shit, but I know what it's like to have somebody point a rifle at me and I disarm that person. Because of my background in Taekwondo, Chinese Kung Fu when I was younger, and of course, I was skinnier and in much better shape. But the thing is, you don't forget it. You still have it up here. You don't forget it. And I used my skill and I disarmed the person, which I later on found out that the rifle was not even loaded. Now Anthony Huber could have handled that better, but shit happens. He got shot in the chest. He died. Gage put up his hands, and then after knowing that he just shot somebody, he was thinking, I gotta shoot this guy. He's gonna kill somebody else. This crazy motherfucker's gonna start shooting at people. So he decided to make the mistake of trying to raise his gun to shoot him. He hesitated because he's not a murderer. He's not a criminal. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Despite his background of what he did, he may have made some mistakes or did some stupid things in the past. Okay, but I don't see him as, especially, him being part of some kind of group of terrorists or some stupid shit like that. Antifa, or, he's part of the communist type group or whatever like that, giving these people a bad name. I mean, I'm not going to get into whether that's true or not. I don't know. I honestly don't know. But he made the mistake of hesitating. And it could have been wrong if he shot him, but it's understandable. I don't condone people shooting at people. I really don't. And of course, even in self-defense, there's a lot of factors you need to bear in mind. Was it justified? And if it was justified, you have to have remorse. You can't say good riddance to that motherfucker and this and that, like the way some people were saying about the people that Kyle actually shot. I made a point on that in a video that I said, in a video that was entitled "The Ethics of Taking Someone's Life," and it was strictly about guns. People who had guns, they needed to defend themselves. They feel that their life is in danger, and they don't have a criminal background, but it doesn't mean that some people cannot be mentally unstable. They could be mentally unstable, have full of hate. And I believe that Kyle Rittenhouse had enormous amount of hate towards the so-called communists or these commie, rioters and stuff like that. So because of the mistake that he made of hesitating, because he didn't want to take someone's life, he got shot. That's what happened, in my opinion. That's what I honestly, strongly believed. Now, you could argue that all you want. I mean, I'm not gonna get into a debate on whether or not what I just said makes sense. Now, I want you to take a look at this guy's response to what he believed, which made sense to me. And I said, and again, Gage, he made a mistake. He hesitated because he thought that Kyle was a serious threat, so he felt that he had to shoot him. But he hesitated and he fucked up. Now, to me, that's understandable. You get paranoid. There's so much chaos. People are shooting. You feel you need to shoot somebody to protect other people, for safety. But then you draw your weapon and then you hesitate. Should I do it? What if I get shot first? What if this happens? What if that happens? Any number of things. Now, I want everyone to know whether or not this makes sense to you from this one YouTuber. I can't remember his name right now, but I have it. I'm going to show it to you now. Just tell me what you think. Okay, this is what was put on my notification. And I just want to show from the very beginning, Johnny Walker Dredd. I debated with him before. So he asked me this question. And of course I responded and gave him the basic idea of what it meant. But I guess I wasn't all that clear, because he said this. And then this guy, I can't say the name right there, but this is basically what he said right here. So if you want to take a look at what he said, this is what he responded, and this is what he actually pretty much explained. And there's the other part. I think he's making a very good point. In my opinion, I think. Okay, that's something that actually maybe could get some people thinking. So, bottom line, that's I think he makes sense. I think he makes a great deal of sense. So, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Questions or comments, you know what to do. And this is Dare to Speak. And to all of you, take care.